Welcome to our in-depth exploration of Brazilian culture, where we'll uncover the 20 critical taboos to avoid when visiting this vibrant and diverse country. Brazil, known for its lush rainforests, stunning beaches, and rich cultural heritage, is a place where respect for local customs and traditions is paramount. In this documentary, we'll guide you through the social norms and practices that are essential to navigate in order to ensure a respectful and enriching experience. From understanding the significance of the Brazilian flag to navigating the subtleties of local etiquette, we aim to provide you with valuable insights that will enhance your journey. Join us as we delve into the heart of Brazilian culture, helping you avoid common pitfalls and embrace the true spirit of this remarkable nation. 1. Disrespecting the Brazilian flag. The Brazilian flag is a symbol of national pride. Disrespecting it, whether through inappropriate use on clothing or graffiti, is highly offensive. Cultural reasoning. The flag represents the country's identity and unity. Repercussions. Social disapproval and potential legal penalties. The Brazilian flag holds immense emotional significance due to its history of struggle and triumph. Any misuse, such as wearing it casually or defacing it, can be seen as a direct insult to national pride. 2. Ignoring personal space. While Brazilians are friendly, they value personal space during conversations. Standing too close can make people uncomfortable. Cultural reasoning reflects respect and comfort in social interactions. Repercussions, social discomfort and potential offense. Despite their warm and welcoming nature, Brazilians appreciate a respectful distance during conversations. This balance of warmth and respect is crucial to understanding Brazilian social dynamics. 3. Disregarding time sensitivity. Brazilians have a relaxed approach to time. Being overly punctual or rigid with schedules can seem out of place. Cultural reasoning emphasizes flexibility and the value of relationships over strict schedules. Repercussions, misunderstandings, and social friction. In Brazil, relationships often take precedence over rigid schedules. This means that being a bit late is generally acceptable and sometimes expected. This cultural trait reflects a broader appreciation for living in the moment and prioritizing human connections. 4. Using offensive hand gestures. Certain hand gestures, like the OK sign, can be offensive in Brazil. Stick to neutral gestures to avoid misunderstandings. Cultural reasoning. Different cultural interpretations of gestures. Repercussions. Social offense and potential conflict. Hand gestures that are innocuous in one culture can be deeply offensive in another. The OK sign, for instance, is considered vulgar in Brazil. Understanding these nuances helps avoid unintentional disrespect. 5. Wearing inappropriate beach attire. Brazilian beach culture is liberal, but wearing beach attire away from the beach is frowned upon. Cultural reasoning maintains decorum and respect for public spaces. Repercussions, social disapproval, and potential reprimands. While beachwear like bikinis and shorts are perfectly acceptable on the beaches of Rio or Copacabana, wearing them in city streets or public transport is seen as disrespectful. This rule underscores the importance Brazilians place on context-appropriate attire. 6. Avoiding eye contact. Maintaining eye contact during conversations is important in Brazil. Avoiding eye contact can be seen as rude or disinterested. Cultural reasoning reflects engagement and respect in communication. Repercussions, misunderstandings, and social friction. Eye contact in Brazil signifies attentiveness and sincerity. Avoiding it may be interpreted as dishonesty or lack of interest, which can strain social or business relationships. 7. Ignoring greetings. Greetings, including handshakes and cheek kisses, are vital in Brazilian culture. Ignoring these can be considered rude. Cultural reasoning shows respect and friendliness. Repercussions, social disapproval and potential offense. Greetings in Brazil often involve physical touch, like a handshake or a kiss on the cheek. These gestures are more than just formalities. They reflect the warmth and friendliness embedded in Brazilian culture. 8. Discussing sensitive topics. Avoid sensitive topics such as politics and religion unless you are very familiar with the person. Cultural reasoning maintains harmony and avoids conflict. Repercussions, potential heated debates and social friction. Brazil, like many countries, has deeply rooted political and religious sentiments. Bringing up these topics without understanding the context or the individual's perspectives can lead to uncomfortable or heated situations. 9. Not learning basic Portuguese. Making an effort to speak basic Portuguese is appreciated and shows respect for the local culture. Cultural reasoning demonstrates effort and respect for the local language. Repercussions, better social interactions and acceptance. While many Brazilians understand and speak English, especially in tourist areas, making an effort to speak Portuguese is a sign of respect. Simple phrases like por favor, please, and obrigado, thank you, can go a long way in endearing you to locals. 10. Disrespecting elders. Respect for elders is deeply ingrained in Brazilian culture. Always show respect in interactions with older individuals. Cultural reasoning reflects cultural values and respect for experience. Repercussions, social disapproval and potential conflict. In Brazilian culture, elders are seen as carriers of wisdom and tradition. Disrespecting an elder is not just a personal slight, but an affront to the cultural fabric that values age and experience. 11. Overt displays of wealth. Avoid flaunting wealth or expensive items in public, as this can attract unwanted attention and is seen as distasteful. Cultural reasoning maintains humility and avoids social envy. Repercussions, potential theft and social disapproval. Brazil has significant economic disparities, and flaunting wealth can not only be seen as insensitive but also increase the risk of theft or robbery. Displaying humility and caution is both respectful and practical. 12. Overt displays of affection. While some public displays of affection are acceptable, overt or excessive displays can be seen as inappropriate. Cultural reasoning maintains public decorum and respect. Repercussions, social disapproval and potential reprimands. Brazilians are affectionate people, but there's a line between acceptable public displays of affection and those considered too intimate. Understanding this balance helps maintain social decorum and respect. 13. Not tipping. Tipping is expected in restaurants and for services. Not tipping can be seen as rude and unappreciative. Cultural reasoning reflects appreciation for good service. Repercussions, social disapproval and potential friction. Tipping in Brazil typically ranges from 10% to 15% of the bill. While service charges are often included, leaving a little extra is a gesture of appreciation and respect for the service provided. 14. Ignoring local traditions. Participate respectfully in local traditions and customs. Ignoring or mocking these traditions is highly offensive. Cultural reasoning shows respect for cultural heritage. Repercussions, social disapproval and potential conflict. From the vibrant carnival to smaller local festivals, Brazil's traditions are a key part of its identity. Participating respectfully, rather than ignoring or mocking them, shows appreciation and understanding of the local culture. 15. Disrespecting football, soccer. Football is a national passion in Brazil. Disrespecting or making negative comments about it can be taken very personally. Cultural reasoning reflects national pride and cultural identity. Repercussions, social offense and potential conflict. Football isn't just a sport in Brazil, it's a national obsession. Criticizing local teams or the sport itself can lead to intense reactions, as it touches on a deep-seated cultural pride. 16. Not understanding Brazilian time. Brazilians often operate on a more relaxed schedule. Understand and adapt to this to avoid frustration. Cultural reasoning emphasizes the importance of relationships over strict timing. Repercussions, misunderstandings and social friction. The concept of Brazilian time highlights the flexible and relationship-oriented approach to scheduling. Punctuality is less about strict adherence to the clock and more about the quality of the interaction. 17. Being too direct. Brazilians value politeness and subtlety in conversations. Being too direct or blunt can be seen as rude. Cultural reasoning reflects cultural norms of communication. Repercussions, social discomfort and potential offense. In Brazil, conversations often involve a degree of subtlety and indirectness. Being too blunt can come across as abrasive, whereas a more nuanced approach is appreciated and understood as respectful communication. 18. Avoiding invitations. If invited to someone's home or event, make an effort to attend. Avoiding invitations without a valid reason is considered rude. Cultural reasoning shows respect and appreciation for hospitality. Repercussions: social disapproval and potential offense. Brazilian hospitality is legendary, and invitations to homes or events are sincere gestures of welcome. Accepting these invitations or politely declining with a valid reason shows respect for the host's effort and intent. 19. Disrespecting carnival customs. Carnival is Brazil's most famous festival, with deep cultural significance. Disrespecting its customs and traditions can be highly offensive. Cultural reasoning reflects national pride and cultural heritage. Repercussions: social disapproval and potential conflict. Carnival is more than just a festival. It's a cultural phenomenon that embodies the spirit of Brazil. Disrespecting its customs, whether through inappropriate behavior or attire, can be seen as a slight against this cherished tradition. 20. Making negative comments about Brazilian food. Brazilian cuisine is diverse and cherished. Making negative comments about local dishes can be seen as disrespectful. Cultural reasoning reflects pride in culinary traditions. Repercussions: social disapproval and potential offense. Conclusion: as we conclude our journey through the cultural landscape of Brazil, it's clear that understanding and respecting local customs is crucial to having a positive experience in this beautiful country. By being mindful of these 20 serious taboos, you'll not only avoid potential misunderstandings and offenses, but also gain a deeper appreciation for the rich traditions and values that make Brazil unique. Travel with respect and curiosity, and you'll find that Brazil's warm hospitality and vibrant culture will reward you with unforgettable memories. Thank you for joining us, and we wish you a safe and enriching adventure in Brazil.